All right, everybody. I'm Tom Taylor with South China Morning Post, and I'm joined this evening by one of the best to ever do it in a ring or a cage, the one bantamweight champion, Bibiano Fernandes. Bibi, it's been quite a while since we spoke to each other, probably a couple of years at this point since your last fight. What have you been up to over the last couple of years?
In my life, I don't change a lot in my life. The only thing I did different this time, I have to go to Brazil. I have to go to Brazil, speak with a lot of kids out there. And training, that's my job. I train like 24 hours every day. Like every day I training with jiu-jitsu, wrestling, boxing, Muay Thai, strength conditioning, because that's my job, right? And I want to keep in shape. I want my mind keep sharp. I want to keep involved in my game too, because I want to keep it past my limit. You know what I mean? I need to understand the game. More understand the game, more better chance to win in the fight.
So even though you haven't had a fight in a little while, you've been able to stick with training and you're feeling like you're still in shape?
100%. Like I did no test too, and this test saw, man, you ready to fight? I did some test in Brazil for see how my conditioner, and the guy saw, man, you ready to fight tomorrow? So I know that because I never stop. You know what I mean? I always make sure my condition is in point in my time for the technique. You know what I mean? Because if your time is not there, it's hard for you keep it. You know what I mean? But if you train in jiu-jitsu, train in wrestling, your time is coming together there, that's okay. You know what I mean? You keep it going. Make sure you have good your strength, your body. Make sure your body answer when you make some moving. If your body keep it answer, you're good. You know what I mean? And I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. You know what I mean? I try only like I be home, take care of the kids, go training, help people. That's what I do.
No McDonald's?
No, I cannot. You know what I mean? I'm professional. Professional means I have the discipline to keep it going, involving myself better. I mean, I'm very, sometimes if I go training and I try involve for jab, I try involve for right hand, I try involve for everything, you know what I mean? For this, I try to do my best here.
Well, that's the reason you're the champ. It's been a while since your last fight, as I said, since the end of 2019. How much have you missed fighting?
I really miss a fight. Like, I wish I could fight as soon possible, you know what I mean? And I try to do it one championship. Finally, I talk good right now to go. And coronavirus stop, you know what I mean? But I'm ready to go there, you know what I mean? I wish I could fight like 2 years ago. I wish I can keep it going, you know what I mean? But it's not in my control, you know what I mean? I cannot do nothing. I want to fight. But I don't know. I have to wait, see the right moment, you know what I mean? And I want to defend my belt one more time. That's what I really want to do, you know what I mean? Fight with John Lineker, people say, oh, John Lineker will knock you down. I'll say, let's see if he can knock me out, you know what I mean? That fight I going to be very good fight for me, for he, for one championship, for big fans, for the MMA, you know what I mean?
It's an excellent matchup, and it was supposed to happen in December originally, but unfortunately, as you said, the coronavirus came along and ruined everything as it does so often. How disappointed were you when the plan to fight in December fell through?
Again, I don't very guy disappoint, you know what I mean? For me, I'm very like, I think like, okay, what happened? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, why this not happen? That's it. Because that's not in my control. You know what I mean? I'll go be disappointed if I have a fight and anything happen the way it's not supposed to happen. It's my fault. You know what I mean? But in this situation, I cannot be disappointed because it's not my control. You know what I mean? It's about something about government. It's about some coronavirus. And I mean, whatever is there is not my control. For this, you know what? Everything have for a reason. Let's see what's next step.
Well, it sounds like this fight with John Lineker will still happen at some point in the near future, hopefully, right?
I hope so, man. Trust me. I really, I hope it can happen tomorrow, you know what I mean? Okay, let's do it tomorrow. I'm ready to go, you know what I mean? But
I hope it happens tomorrow, too. I want to see it. I hope it happens tomorrow. I hope it happens tonight. But what do you think of this matchup with John? I mean, he's obviously known as a guy with big power. What do you think about fighting him?
Do you know what? John Lineker is very explosive guy. He's very powerful guy. But you know what, brother? I don't afraid to fight nobody. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have to involve in my skill. You know what I mean? But fight with here, I don't have no problem to fight that guy. What can I do? He can hit me. That's he can do it. You know what I mean? I don't scare. I go there doing my job. If you make a mistake, for sure I can knock it out too. If you make a mistake, I can finish it too. You know what I mean? I believe his jiu-jitsu, he's very, defense. I believe he go try escape you out of the way. You know what I mean? He go do some explosion. You know what I mean? But I'm excited for the fight. You know what I mean? I hope let's see how he have. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go, brother. Trust me. I'm ready to go there, protect my belt.
I believe you. You've been fighting since 2004, I believe, a long time, and you fought everybody, the best of the best. Kid Yamamoto, Uriah Faber, the list goes on.
Joaquim Hansen, too. Joaquim Hansen's pretty tough.
Exactly. Of course. You fought so many tough guys. Does John Lineker bring anything to the table that you haven't already seen?
Do you know why? Difference between John Lineker and other guys, he's a very small guy, right? Mm-hmm. And what happened with the kind of small guy, what he doing, his arm is small, you know what I mean? And what happened is he go come close to me. I don't fight one guy like that. Yamamoto is small, but Yamamoto is very explosive. He will do a lot of Muay Thai. But with John Lineker, you have to be careful because with the people fight with the John Lineker, people walk back a lot, you know what I mean? Like when boom, the people hit the head. But for me, I will play very smart with the head. The only thing, I never fight one guy very small. I turned to DJ Dimitri Johnson, his same side there. But you know what? He's very. I'm good. Like, I think the only thing I go see is a small guy very stuck. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the only difference. I never fight one guy like that. But anything there, his power is there. He's small. You know what I mean? That's the reason he want to punch your body and come back in upstate. You know what I mean? For this, I'm okay. Let's see what they have.
Okay, baby, and be honest with me. How happy are you to be fighting somebody other than Kevin Belingon?
Oh, sorry. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? Trust me, I'm so happy for this happen. You know what I mean? Because you know what? I begin to fight Kevin Belingon, but we fight with the Kevin is one championship you want to make it. Kevin champ, you know what I mean? That's the reason keep it going. Okay, let's see he wants, you know what I mean? And go. I believe if Kevin beat John Lineker, he go try to give me Kevin again. You know what I mean? Thank you God John Lineker beat Kevin, you know what I mean? Okay, good. Now I can fight another Brazilian or another guy too, you know what I mean? Because he try to give me I believe, trust me, I believe if Kevin beat John Lineker, I believe I go fight Kevin again. What the heck, man? Get out for him.
Well, at least you have a nice, exciting new challenge on your hands. If this fight with John Lineker goes your way, you win the fight, you retain your belt. What's next for you? We have beat John Lineker, I want to fight Waterway again. You know what I mean? Like, give another fight Waterway. Not Kevin Belingon.
No, please, don't Kevin Belingon. But give another guy Waterway. I'm ready to go. I lose too much year. I lose a lot of year for my life. It try to come back. You know what I mean? Deal with one championship. Finally, I'm almost here. Now the fight not happen again. If I fight John Lineker, I want to fight Waterway again. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if I fight. Doesn't matter the way the fight will go. I want to fight again. And John Lineker is a good fighter, but trust me, gonna be good fight. If you guys like MMA, that's gonna be good fight to watch because people say strike by wrestling by jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? And he's good. You know what I mean? That's I want to give good fight for the fans. But please don't Kevin Belingon.
Okay.
Don't Kevin.
No, not for a while at least, right? As I said, you've been fighting for a very long time, since 2004. That's almost 20 years now. I mean, how much longer do you want to do this for? Okay,
I began fight like I was 14, right? Jiu-jitsu, and I did MMA. I began training MMA 2002, but I still like Jiu-jitsu and I want to compete. For this, everything together, MMA and Jiu-Jitsu, I do it for 27 years. But the beautiful about the MMA and Jiu-Jitsu gives the discipline. You know what I mean? MMA gives the knowledge for understand. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu guy, and I could put Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, box, Muay Thai. I understand the game. That's the reason I get it so good. And another thing, I can keep talking because sometimes I talk a lot.
Of course. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to understand the game, right? You keep involved, you know what I mean? How Khabib keep taking down everybody because Khabib, he's wrestling. He's not play with the hand. He play with his hip, his leg, you know what I mean? And I keep involved and you keep watch people. You keep involved. You keep understand the game. That's the reason I am who I am today. And how long I want to keep a fight. You know why? When God give me health, and I feel good, I feel strong, I can fight for a long time. The moment I wake up one day and I said, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I love training. I love competition. That's I do it. But I have to understand that something is not in my control. Like I want to fight right now, but I know I cannot do that. For this, I have to slow down and say, okay, take 2 years for my life. I was supposed to fight in 2 years, but I don't did it. And now I have to see what's going on there. But in the MMA game, I understand that.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully you can make up for some lost time soon and get a bunch of fights in 2022. Changing topics though a little bit, your good friend and training partner Demetrius Johnson experienced his first knockout loss recently to Adriano Moraes. I'm just wondering, what did you think of that loss that DJ had?
Was tough for him, right? Like tough loss for him. I don't believe he wanted to lose that way. But DJ, in my own opinion, people can say whatever I want to say. I think he was not good in the mind. There's a lot of going on. Coronavirus was something new. He coming down there, you know what I mean? And Adriano Moraes want to go. He's so hungry, and he really, really want for this. He take the opportunity, and he's training so hard for that fight, and that what happened. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And what I think about that fight, well, good job fighting Moraes.
Mm-hmm. DJ will have the opportunity to rebound, to get back on track soon, hopefully against Rodtang in this special rules fight. I'm wondering, what do you think of this crazy fight that DJ is supposed to have soon?
You know, I think this fight is very, I don't want to say easy, but this fight can come for DJ if he play the game smart. It's a good fight for him. You don't go see easy fight because you punch it out there, but if he can move a little bit, strike the guy, I think second round, I think he will be fine, you know what I mean? For me, maybe I'm too confident for that fight because I do MMA again, but that guy is white belt in jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if you can shoot low to here, you go take it out because the Muay Thai guy, he's very tall, he fight very Thai guy, you know what I mean? And if you have the wrestling jiu-jitsu, I think DJ can take it out, take the back, finish that guy, you know what I mean? He don't know defend. He don't know defend choke. He don't know defend arm lock. He don't know defend foot lock, you know what I mean? For this, if you fight small glove, I think it's easy fight for DJ, in my understand.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I think the first round will be Muay Thai rules, right? So all DJ really needs to do, I think, is survive that first round and then have the MMA rules.
Yeah, hands up and move a little bit, play with a hish. You know, 3 minutes, that's it. It's
nothing.
3 minutes to go there is nothing, you know what I mean? I train for 5 minutes, 25 minutes. It's nothing. 3 minutes to go there, do your job, get out for that, you're good, you know what I mean? In my opinion, because I like transition, right? When I go take the guy down, he make mistake, I take it back. When he make another mistake, I take his arm. When he make another mistake, I choke it, you know what I mean? For this, I fight with transition, you know what I mean? I wait for the guy give me what I want to take for here.
Now that we know One Championship is willing to do these crazy special rules fights, if they call you with an offer to fight somebody, you know, half Muay Thai, half MMA, you're into it?
Yes, 100%. Please do it. I can do, brother. I mean, he wait for One Championship to come back for me. Say, Bibiano, tomorrow is your fight. What about you fighting Muay Thai guy? I say, yes, let's do it. You know what I mean? Because the only thing, if he MMA glove, good. The only thing I think DJ will have difficulty if he be Muay Thai glove. Mm-hmm. If he be MMA glove, it's no problem. But if he be Muay Thai glove, I think he'll have some difficulty. But if he be MMA, I think it's easy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And how about for you? How about submission grappling? One Championship is signing a lot of really great jiu-jitsu guys lately. Would you be interested in doing some pure grappling with one?
I'll tell something for you. I'm interested in MMA. I'm interested in jiu-jitsu. I'm interested in Muay Thai. If you want to give him a box fight, that
you just want to fight.
You know, give him a fight, man. That's it. I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? This is take long. I mean, here for I don't know how long I fight. Maybe 27 years in my job. Mm-hmm. But soon I have to say, okay, what happened now? What I go for long? How I have to keep fight? I want to keep fight for long. I can, you know what I mean? But the moment that I don't feel anymore, I say, okay, good. But I'm ready to go there. Feel John Lineker, you know what I mean? Feel that intensity, miss that energy inside there, you know what I mean? I miss that.
Well, I can feel the intensity through the screen. I can tell you're ready to go. It's very exciting, and I can't wait to watch you fight again. Let me just ask you a couple more questions before I let you get back to your evening over there. Your old friend, Andre Galvao, recently signed with One Championship. I'm wondering, how do you think he's going to do in this organization?
I know Andre Galvão for 2000. I was 19 when I began to train to Galvão. We train every night in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
We train semi-school in the beginning because he come back for São Paulo. Andre Galvão fight in Dream later, and later go back for Strike Force, and there he stopped it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe Andre Galvão can do a pretty good job in one championship, you know what I mean? And people say, okay, what do you think about he go to Ryan, you know what I mean? I said, you know what? If you fight MMA, I think he will give very good fight, you know what I mean? But I don't know what one championship want to do. For this, I'm excited for see. But in my opinion, Andre Galvão, he have a lot of experience. I don't know how his box, how is his timing for fight, but I believe he can do pretty good out there. He can be the champion. That's depends to him. You know what I mean? The commitment he put, the timing he do it, you know what I mean? More he understand the skill, more he come down his heart, more he understand, breathe, he relax, you know what I mean? That's going to be to here. Because the fight is not about, you have to understand the game and relax, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But depends to here. But I believe he can be champion.
Well, you've known him for a very long time. Would you like to fight on the same card as him, maybe? You know, maybe a big card, get on the same card together just for old time's sake?
Then it will be great, you know what I mean? I said, Andre, if you one day, before he signed with the one championship, we have a nice conversation with me here. We talk, I was in Brazil, say, listen, you have to come to one. It's okay, baby, I'll come to one. So you promise you'll come to one? Yeah, I will come for one. And before he signed, we have a nice conversation and say, okay, you will be champ, you come and train me. I say, we go help each other, you know what I mean? I'm here, and whatever I can do for help you, I will do it for you, you know what I mean? But yeah, for sure, it'll be nice for fight same car with the Andre Galvão.
It'll be very cool to see. Let me ask you one more question here before I let you go. 2022, what does the perfect year look like for Bibiano Fernandes?
2022, perfect year for me will be the more important thing is health. That's the best thing. And good mindset, good motivation, because the motivation, if you don't have motivation, you feel stuck in life a little bit, right? For this, if my health, my kids' health, my family's health, my friends is good, everybody's good, I'm fine, you know what I mean? And motivation, you know what I mean? You have to keep it move forward. You have to, doesn't matter how life is hard or whatever is there, but if you motivate yourself, for sure you go keep it reach next level, you know what I mean? But if you, oh my God, all this, that's not me, you know what I mean? For this, the reason I'm here today with you talk is because I'm a motivation guy. And what is 2000 to look for me? I would keep defending my belt. I will defend my belt at least 2 times this year. But again, I have to wait for one and see how it's going on out there.
Well, I think we're going to see a lot of you this year. I certainly hope so. It was a pleasure to catch up with you as always, champ. Anything you want to say to your fans before we call it a night?
Don't know why, man. Life is if you want to keep involved, like in MMA or whatever you want to do it, discipline. Discipline is everything in this life. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I wake in the morning, I don't feel well, but you know what? I don't give a shit. I go training. I'll go do something. I go around. Do you know the more motivation is? Do you know who somebody motivation me? Is myself. I motivate myself every day. That's it. You know what I mean? We don't feel well. I say, sorry, baby. Let's keep it going here. You know what I mean? For this, if you look for somebody for motivation, please, guys, look yourself. You're the best motivation ever. You know what I mean? Don't look outside yourself. Keep look yourself, and the motivation inside there sit waiting for you.
Some beautiful wisdom from the bantamweight champion. Bibi, thank you so much for the time. It's great to talk to you again. And when you get the John Lineker fight rebooked, we'll do it again.